It's the 13th of the first 2026. However, time certainly does lose meaning when chasing something beyond form. Today is definitely no different, as we are making our way to Circuit de Ledenon. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, please let me know in the comments if I butchered it. Players up to. Nonetheless, today is the second week of our 12-week league races. First league we've ever done. This league is being put on by DRSCCA, which is Detroit Regional Sports Car Club of America, also in conjunction with Superlap, which is a really cool racing sim studio here in the Metro Detroit, Michigan area. And what they do is, man, they have like 6 to 8 full motion racing simulators, and they have iRacing, right? So this is like a really cool business model. Obviously, it's not sponsored by Superlap whatsoever. I'm just really a supporter of what they do from afar. I've never actually even been there, but very similar to kind of what we do at Full Throttle Adrenaline Park. Nonetheless, man, here in this race, we got two of my really good friends, two rapid buddies. Met both of these guys at Full Throttle Adrenaline Park. They're both really rapid in karts, but really rapid sim racers as well. Last week was our first race of the league at Okayama. Didn't get a chance to record that race, but we had some pace, right? Me and my guy Nick qualified P2 and P3, if I'm not mistaken. I think he went on to finish P3. We had a very slow pit stop because we didn't know how to do pit stops yet in iRacing, right? We're just learning. We should have practiced that before the actual race. But trying to be too smart, we unselected fast repair because we didn't want repairs and we didn't want tires, right? We just wanted some fuel so we can get out the box and get back to racing. Little did we know, when you unselect fast repair, it does a slow repair. Didn't even have damage on the car. Whatever damage we had picked up in those laps before actually stopping the box, that's what it determined it had to fix, and it pissed me off, right? Nonetheless, it was a learning experience. I think we dropped from P3 or P4 down to P12 with that slow pit stop. So we finished P12. We still finished in the points. This week, we still got pace. Now, this is the hardest circuit I've ever had to learn by far. We've been practicing on here since last Tuesday, 6-7 days ago, just to prepare for this race. So literally after we finished the race at Okayama last week, me, Nick, and Melvin started grinding on Ledenon just to try to learn the lines, find some pace. This week, man, in practice, actually found some pace. We did about, the fastest lap I did here was like a 118 with a 9. I want to say the fastest fixed setup times that you'll see in the world are like in the 17s, right? So we're a little bit over a second off the fastest people in the world, which is quite impressive because we only been sim racing since March. So now it's time for all of our practice and preparation to meet execution. So let's see if we can do that here today at Ledenon as we compete against some rapid guys. It's actually 5 or 6 pros competing in this league with us. So grab yourself a snack, get yourself relaxed. You know the drill, man. And join me as we prepare to enter the circus at Circuit de Ledenon. Enjoy. Peace. All right, the time has come, man. It's time for us to hop on the grid, and hopefully your preparation pays off. Last week, man, we had it in P3 all race. Last lap, we lost like 8-9 positions in the pits. Nonetheless, this week, hopefully we're hoping for some better luck. Shout out to Interstate Racing Syndicate, the channel sponsor. I think they're going to be changing their name here pretty soon to Stinger Racing Syndicate. Nonetheless, there's our dude Nick, the car 15, and we don't want tires. Let's go. Let's go, Nick. At the very first stages, it's just me and my teammate Nick cruising away from the field, which feels great. Except for the fact that we both came to win. Although we're friends off the track, on track it's a whole different story. At this point it's clear, we're gearing up for a teammate battle for pole. Lap 2, and I'm starting to feel like I got a slight pace advantage over Nick. And when the pace is there, the urge to go for P1 is extremely strong. But overtaking the teammate has to be surgical. One wrong move, and we take each other out. So now it's just a waiting game for the perfect opening. We take the lead from our teammate Nick, who is seriously quick. But now comes the hard part. Can we bring home our first league win in iRacing? The car is already telling me I'm pushing too hard, so we're flirting with the limits of adhesion every lap. Imagine urging yourself to believe you're a winner your entire life and eventually proving yourself correct. Now, wouldn't that be a feeling? If we don't make a mistake, this could be the one. Still in the early laps, but somehow the lead's in my hands. And for me, that's when the nerves always hit the hardest, when I've got something to lose. And here I am, literally inducing fight or flight by actually leading the race. I can feel Nick sitting just behind me, matching every corner, every braking point. Maybe he's not even pushing, but my brain says he is. The real battle's not even on the track right now, it's literally in my head. Just 20 minutes to go. Focus, breathe, and bring it home. My crystal ball is just as murky as the next, but I'd assume that's easier said than done. One of the biggest challenges I'm facing right now actually has nothing to do with this race. It's sitting right here in my sim cockpit. The wheelbase has got more power than the rig can handle, so every curb, every bump just sends the frame rocking. The pedal slide from right to left over a stent from braking, and the frame actually lifts off the ground when you need to brake firmly. It's chaos when trying to stay consistent when the rig itself is fighting back and losing. But that's racing, no excuses. The goal doesn't change. Push what we've got to its limit and find speed anyway. Sure enough, Nick gets by me and I drop back to P2. As the laps go by, I can feel the car getting looser and looser and the overwhelming sense that I'm overdriving it. If I'm not able to get it under control, a big mistake could definitely be headed my way. To make matters even more tricky, soon enough we'll be fighting through back markers, which could be absolute chaos. I'll try to get the cleanest passes I can when the time comes, but every lap car poses a threat to our chances at catching Nick. Nick and I are running P1 and P2, and we've managed to carve our way past the lap drivers. Two back markers in particular keep crossing our path, maybe still finding their rhythm with Circuit de Ledenon. With our teammates still just up the road, now comes the chase. Time to wrestle with the limit of adhesion and close the gap. But it has to be flawless. One mistake and it's all gone. And just like that, everything unravels. With so much going in my brain, I drove into triple gauche with the wrong brake bias. And truly, it feels like every time the stakes are high, I crack under pressure. And that truth stings more than anything else. But sim racing literally forces you not to marinate in your own emotions, because the race is still on. I have to pull it together and see if a podium finish is still, well, a possibility. The goal can't change right now. It cannot change. Keep pushing, stay clean, and reach for the front. At this point, I'm so mentally rattled that when I came into the pits, I somehow killed the engine instead of engaging the pit limiter. But certainly the strategy has shifted now.
Gotta try to pit right now, y'all. Gotta pit right now.
Since we already lost so much time spinning out, it makes sense to try and minimize our time loss. We'll pit early, take on fuel, and reset the plan from here. This way, we position ourselves for a better second half of the race. It's not ideal, but if we execute cleanly, we've got a real shot at P2.
A little better now, y'all. P9. Got our pit stop out the way. Good now. Another stint like that. His tire don't seem too happy. So slidey.
So even though we're currently running in 9th place, every driver in front of us still has to stop for fuel. With that in mind, we stay focused and we try to catch back up to 2nd place.
Come on, let's focus. Never ideal. Let's see. Let's get a little toe. Oh my gosh. definitely playing sort of safe right now. Definitely playing it sort of safe.
The next few laps are actually what we needed them to be. Uneventful. No drama, no mistakes, just clean driving and breathing room. Fast forward to the final laps and we're suddenly somehow back in P2. Unfortunately for us though, first place is out of our reach, so our main focus is holding on to our first podium.
Let's finish strong here.
You made it this far, man, your certified legend status is unlocked. Come on and join the cool kids table and smash that like button like it owes you money. You hit subscribe because, well, your future self already did. And why don't we drop an emoji of our favorite animal in the comments so the rest of the comment section is genuinely confused. I'll see y'all in the next chapter, and always remember that some maps are drawn after arrival. Lord have mercy.
Man, I could have won it, bro. Spun out. Good job, mate. P2. That's my best result ever in a league race. It's my first league, second race. Man, I feel good about that. P2 right there. That's P2 right there.